you know everything, and the audience listening to you don't know anything. No, 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 no. It doesn't work that way. We all are on a journey, and some of us are heading for our destination at a particular pace, and others are going at a different pace. So you cannot say that you know everything. So that's the reason why on the 19th, on the 20th, and on the 21st, we are having a boot camp again. Yes, a boot camp. And this boot camp is taking place in Oxford, and you need to understand why a lot of people want to come for it. Because I understand there are only very few places left now, because most of the spaces are oversubscribed, because we have very clear, very clear objective. The objective is to identify what difficulties you have had that has prevented you from achieving 100% success. So you share your problem, you have your problem. If you share it, remember, if I cut this thing and I share it into half, you literally have the problem. But if you keep to your problem, you think the world around you is caving in, then you find out extremely difficult to be able to pick up yourself and go through, because there are obstacles before every exciting miracle. Before you get a miracle, there are obstacles. This is a fact of life. Before you get to the miracle of moving from the first year, for instance, of your employment to your second year of employment, there are going to be challenges. And how do you overcome those challenges that you're going to run into? If you're a student, there are great opportunity for you to leapfrog. That means I'm not even keen on you accomplishing the average, because the word average is mediocre, it's mediocre. If you are applying the principles that we have always shared here, is the fundamental truth that you learn better from a mentor than you learn from your mistake. Some people love to learn from their mistakes, so they go through it and they give you the impression that what they are doing, nobody has ever done it. It's a brand new industry. No, the principles are the same. You associate yourself or you link yourself with someone that you know has done what you are hoping to do, or someone that has done something similar, or someone that has worked on a particular level that you are now working. Let me tell you the greatest truth that I've heard from the footballer David Beckham is what he shared about what Tiger Woods was able to accomplish in golf. So you might say, oh, no, no, he's not a golfer, or he is not a footballer. No, the principles of dominating a particular niche, be it in an exam, be it in any assessment, is the same. And we will spend all day Saturday, better mark it down now, the 20th of October and the 21st of October. We will spend that time together. What I want you to do is be able to pick up the link. If you have any challenges or difficulties in making it, let me know, because there is the physical, yes, face-to-face human interaction. It is interaction. Remember, it's not lecturing. It's giving you the blueprint and making sure that you apply the blueprint to be able to get your objective. Your number one objective is to be able to exceed every single achievement that you know anyone has made in that area. You exceed it. I'm not saying you are successful because you came first in your class. No. I'm saying you are successful because you set a new brand new record. And those of you that follow me on Twitter, or those that follow me on Facebook, Instagram, or LinkedIn would have seen some of the real life cases of my mentees that have been extremely privileged or fortunate to work with that have exceeded every boundary. And let me give you a quick example. Those of you that are still involved in any learning, by the way, if you're a human being, you're involved in learning. If you're a human being, you think you no longer have any learnings to do, I worry for you. I honestly worry for you. Why do I worry for you? Because life is a learning journey. And best you get a mentor to help you learn the fundamentals of relationship. If you do that, your marriage is secure, is irrespective of who you got married to. The main important is your mentor. Is irrespective of what subject you're studying, no matter how difficult it is. The key thing I will ask you, who is your mentor? Who is the person guiding you? If you say you have no mentor, you have not even started, because the genius learns from his mentor or learns from a mentor. The clever person learns from his mistakes. Most of the world hope things will change, so they don't even learn from their activities. Let me tell you something that is a secret. This is not well known. Barack Obama was elected as a great orator in the United States as a president. As an orator, he spoke very well, right? People loved his speeches. Even as a second-term president, he still hired, guess it, yes, a coach, a speech coach. I'm not talking about a speech writer. He had a speech coach on how to deliver his message and deliver it accurately. Is that not contradictory? You would have thought that he was already great in that area, so he doesn't need any guidance. He doesn't need he finds the word expert. No. His ability to learn from others. So I'll be sharing with you, we will give you the opportunity to attend specific classes and lectures after the boot camp held by the University of Oxford. So we will give you the full details, and we'll book you in for it. You will literally need to do nothing. We'll show you. You click on this, click on that, and you're in. And those of you that follow me on Facebook, you have seen some of the lectures with Facebook Live. Those are, it doesn't matter what discipline, it doesn't matter your interest, it doesn't matter your specialization. There are courses, there are programs, there are lectures that you will benefit from, that you will need to attend. And that's the reason why the exposure you're going to get is not just the content of what will be discussed, important as that is the exposure to the leaders in that field, the leaders, the great authorities in that field, people that are very authoritative, people that have done the cutting edge research, people that have seen things and are therefore prepared to share with you. If you live on the other side of East Anglia, you will have the opportunity to be able to participate in the Cambridge program. We again will do the booking for you. You will not need to pay anything. Yes, because once you attend the boot camp, you will not need to pay anything. We will share with you what we're doing right now that you really don't need to worry about. With the Black History Month, there's a special diversity program by the Royal Society, which literally is at the shadow. You find Royal Society in the shadow of Buckingham Palace in London. You will get invitation to be able to attend, and again, you'll be dealing with world leaders in your field or in your area of interest. You will have the invitation. We have been, those of you that have been following will have seen things that we've done with the Great Ormond Street Hospital, adopted charity for this time. You get into Bake Eat Better competition. If you like cooking, it's a great opportunity for you to show your talent. If you're not terribly good at cooking, you can have fun with it. If you follow me on social media, you will have seen what I said about Big Ben, the clock Big Ben at the weekend. The cake, the shape of Big Ben, real life, was baked by the TV chef and my very good friend Rosie. You will see some of that. I did a post on that. But I'm going to give this back to every single human being that participates in our program, and it will give you and your son or daughter or your partner the opportunity to explore cooking and baking, and they will have fun with it. Everyone that attends gets this entire park, courtesy of the great Ormond Street Hospital charity. So Bake It Better is a program that will help you and be able to give you this. Again, this is free. This is 100% free, so you don't have to pay anything for this. If you've been following what's been developing, you will have seen what's happening with education. And this is a new publication by the Department of Education of Oxford. You will not buy, you can't buy this in any bookstore. They will give you the entire thing in PDF. Why? Because you need to know the background to learn. You don't cut short learning. You don't compromise with learning. So all of you that participate in this boot camp, which the reception is on the 19th, and then 20th and the 21st, we're going to do real difficult things that you thought was impossible. Some of you think it's difficult. We'll work you through it. So if you have a son or daughter that's hoping to apply to a top university this year, for instance, it's the best opportunity for you to come with him or her. If you have a job opportunity that you are not sure of, that you were aiming to in terms of professional development, again, we'll give you the blueprint. You will be able to see this. You'll be able to get hold of this for free. Remember, you don't get this in a bookstore. The Bonavero Institute has just been opened. Again, we will be able to give you this. Thanks to Mansfield College, you're going to have this. Everyone attends. So if you were interested in entrepreneurial activity, this is something that will open your mind and open new opportunities for you that you never ever thought or expected. You would have seen the recent publication. This is a European publication, and some of you are worried about Brexit. Because you're worried about Brexit, you just need to be informed of the opportunities. The reason why you are worried is because you think it's bleak for your niche or is bleak for your business. Do not worry. Get the right information. One useful information. I've shared this over and over again, and you can take this for free, is the importance of learning the target language in Europe. The usefulness of understanding one European language or a dominant European language like French or German. You cannot overemphasize it. And there are steps. I tell you this. You can learn a brand new language in 1, 2, 3 days. So if that is holding back your career, holding back opportunity, then you're just inflicting unnecessary pain on yourself. So this is the European publication that just came out now. I know some of you will have, except you subscribe to Times Higher Education. If you don't, we will make sure that you get a copy and get a gist of what is in here. How Europe will shape educationally and how that can impact your whatever you're doing, whatever business you're doing, and the ranking of different institutions of learning, and why you need to associate yourself with them. So I need to recap on this. If you are having any challenges whatsoever, particularly if you've been written to, because I will just finish a particular case now. They've written and they've written and they've written and they're very authoritative, saying it's difficult or something. There's a message that got on a message that said, "So they told me it's impossible." No, whoever told you it's impossible is expressing their fears and passing their fears over to you. I will not pass my fears over to you. I will work with you, and our team will work with you, because life is what? An adventure. If you haven't tried anything that they told you was impossible, you are not a member of the human race, because humans were designed to explore, not to be comfortable in one area. Humans were designed to explore. So if you're not exploring, you're not pushing new boundaries. If you're not pushing new boundaries, you're literally working too comfortably. So I will let all of you know, because there are special limitations I need to send out to those of you that register, because you need to make sure that you get yourself registered for the boot camp, and make sure you avail yourself of all the opportunities that are available now. They are available. They're available. And some of you are extremely technophobic. That means you don't want to have anything to do with social media, which is sad, because I'm speaking to you now through social media. It would have been possible years ago for me to talk to you, because right now I'm in a different location. You're in a totally different location. But I'm coming straight to your home now. Why? Because you have decided to use the new tools. So every single imaginable obstacle will be surmounted by the use of what? Techniques that we share here. By the use of what? Technology that we share here. By the use of what? Because this is quite useful. This is quite useful. This is what has produced world leaders and still produces world leaders today. So it's your techniques, your technology, and what? Your tools. Once you have that, you will understand why every single attempt you've made possible to have been successful. So we check out what tools you're using. We check out what technology you are using. You don't need to buy new technology, by the way. You don't even need brand. Why would you need a brand new technology? You can use everything. Like now, you can see me using my tablet. You will see that really some of the major problems you're imagining, you imagine it yourself. It is not real. If it was real, you wouldn't have any human being able to be successful in that area. So if someone is successful in the area, for instance, in producing and developing new products, you can replicate that. What you need, you don't even need to fake it. What you need is for you to calm down and reverse engineer. Reverse engineer means at what the person has done, look at what possible ingredients will be necessary for you to come to that particular level, and reverse it. And finally, I must not shut this discussion, because I know discussion. I'm going to answer all your questions. If you're on now, I want you to just type where you're from, where you're participating from, the name of your town, and probably the name of your city, and your country. And I will personally take up every single question you ask, and I'll make sure that I interact with you. It doesn't matter whether you're on live here, or it doesn't matter whether you're on Twitter, or you're on Facebook, or you're on Instagram. I will interact with everyone. You need to ask. The only way we can guarantee that learning has taken place is when you now have a question. If you don't have a question, it means that everything literally flew over your head. And I said, I love to be conversational. I love to hear what you have to say. And if you just joining us late, rather late, sorry, because we missed quite a lot. What I want you to do, you're going to save it on here for a while before we hide it from the timeline, and we're going to make it available on Periscope for a while before we hide it, move on to timeline. I need all of you, everyone that's listening, to take immediate action, and it will not cost you anything. If anything, it will cost you a lot to think that you already know, and then you stop learning. To think that you already know and don't have a mentor. If you don't have a mentor, I don't want to be your mentor, except I am going to make positive impact to you. I don't want to be your mentor, except I have been through that road before. I refer people. People come to meet me in an area and say, no, that's not my strength. That's not my strength. If it's not my strength, I will refer you to someone. You know why? Because once you have a mentor, you can walk any mountain. Literally, you can walk any mountain. Once you have a mentor, oh Lord, oh. Someone has been through it before, oh no, the person will show you how to go through it. You know why? Because the person is very happy to be able to say that my prodigy accomplished more than me. And if my protege are accomplishing more than me, then that's fine. So that's what I want you to note tonight, and that's what I want you to send your questions in, and I'll be able to continue your discussion. I think the discussion and an opportunity for you to learn